After many months, Jacob finally told the brothers that they needed to go to Egypt again and get food. But Judah told Jacob, "The man said that if we were to come back to Egypt, we have to bring Benjamin. But yet you said that we cannot bring Benjamin." Finally, Judah said, "If I do not bring Benjamin back, I will bear the responsibility with my life." Reluctantly, Jacob finally agreed. Judah was overjoyed, and so the brothers went to Egypt, and they stood before Joseph. But when Joseph saw that Benjamin was with them, he was glad, and told the house steward to tend to them. The house steward said that even though that they had found the money in their grain sacks, Joseph had forgiven them, and perhaps the God of their fathers had put it in the sack. And the brothers were even invited for a meal. First, Simeon was returned. So the brothers joined Joseph for a meal. When Joseph saw Benjamin, he was so overcome with emotion, he started crying and ran away. But once Joseph had washed his face, he controlled himself and ordered that the meal be served. So the brothers ate. But to the brothers' astonishment, all of the brothers were seated in the order of their birth. What was even more astonishing, that Benjamin had 5 times more of a portion than the rest of the brothers. It had all been Joseph's idea. But he had another idea. He told his house steward to put his silver cup in Benjamin's sack. The house steward did as Joseph had told him. And so the brothers left. But as they were leaving, suddenly the house steward came with soldiers. And this is what he told the brothers. "Why have you repaid evil with good? You have stolen my master's silver cup." When the brothers denied it, the house steward went to Benjamin's sack and pulled out the silver cup. Everyone was astonished. Finally, they all stood before Joseph once again. And Joseph said that Benjamin, because he had stolen the silver cup, had to be his slave. Everyone was shocked. And finally, Judah knew what he had to do. He remembered the promise that he made to his father. And this is what he told Joseph. "I cannot allow you to take Benjamin as a slave. For I have promised my father back in the land of Canaan that I would return Benjamin back to him. And if not, I would bear the responsibility. I will stay in his place." It was then that Joseph knew that he could trust his brothers. And he ordered everyone to get out of his presence, except the brothers. And he told them, "I am Joseph." The brothers were astonished, but Joseph said, "What you have meant for evil, God has meant for good. Look how many people I have saved. I have forgiven you." So Joseph forgave his brothers, and finally all 12 brothers were together again. And finally, Jacob himself came to Egypt and finally saw Joseph. After so many years, the entire family was together.